Hey everyone, and welcome to the brand new video course on AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. So this is one of the newest certification which AWS has recently launched. So basically this is a entry level certification, and many of you might have the question on why AWS has actually decided to launch another entry level certification when there was already a solutions architect associate. So this question is one of the most common ones which have been asked. So let's understand more about why AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification is launched. So we'll understand this with a use case where the use case is that John has been a sales manager and has recently joined an organization which is part of a APN. So APN is an Amazon Partner Network. With this, one of the major conversation during the meeting with customers will be definitely on AWS. So APNs are like a business organizations which are associated with the Amazon Partner Network. And these business organizations, they try and connect with lot of customers to migrate, or if they need help related to AWS migration, etc. So since John is a sales manager, most of the conversation during the meeting with customers will be on AWS. Now, since John is a sales manager, he's not really expected to know the technical nifty gritty details related to how AWS works. So that is the job of the solutions architects. So the question is, how can John understand about AWS in a way which is neither too technical nor a very high level? In a sense, a perfect balance for him to know about AWS that allows him to execute the job. So there are similar positions like sales managers, you have program managers, you have scrum masters. So they need to have a very high level overview about how AWS is all about and what are the services, the pricing factors. So those details are something which needs to be known by those organizational structures. Now, this certification is specifically targeted for those individuals itself. So AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner is intended for anyone who needs to make decisions related to cloud computing from a business or maybe from an operational perspective of a higher level. Now, definitely this certification is not for those who needs a in-depth knowledge, but needs to know a good enough about cost availability in a way that is valuable to the organization. Now, sales manager or a program manager will not be doing or not will be launching EC2 instances or troubleshooting elastic load balancer issues, all those things. They need to have a high level overview which is not very abstract or it is not too technical. Now, when you talk about the solutions architect associate, if you have seen our course, it is actually it will cross 20 hours, and we actually go in a lot of detail related to the AWS services, related to networking, and even related to the Linux in certain aspects. So those areas are something which a sales manager might not really would like to know. So for those, AWS has precisely launched a new certification for. So what does this course provide? So the course provides an overview about the cloud computing concepts. So a person who is new needs to understand what cloud computing is all about before he can understand AWS. So this is the first and a very important aspect. Second important aspect is know about the AWS core services like EC2, S3, EBS. So those are the core services which most of the organization must be using it. So this is important part. Next important part is about AWS security. This again helps a lot in the management discussions, like how secure AWS is all about. So for those managers who wants to convince the CEO or CFO on why AWS is beneficial in terms of security, and this is the reason why you have an entire topic related to AWS security. And last but not the least, it talks about AWS pricing aspect, because this is also important. If AWS is too expensive, most of the organization might not choose it. So understanding of AWS pricing is important. Account management as well as the support services is included as part of this course. Now, what will I learn? One important thing is that at the completion of the course, learner will be able to understand what AWS cloud is all about. So if you're completely new to cloud computing and if you just want to have a very high level overview on AWS, then this certification is for you. If you want to go into the technical aspect, I will suggest you to avoid this certification and go for the Solutions Architect Associate. So first important point is know what AWS Cloud is all about. We'll understand key AWS services like EC2, S3, EBS, along with their common use cases. We'll have an overview about the architectural principles along with the security and compliance aspect of AWS. After this, we'll go ahead and look into the account management and pricing models along with various support services. And last but not the least, the value proposition of using the AWS cloud. So as we discussed, this is going to be the 7th video course that I am launching. And throughout the courses that we have launched, like recently we have actually launched the Solutions Architect Professional, and that is a really amazing course. I would really suggest for those who are planning to give, try it out, and you will be really learning a lot of things. So we'll maintain the learning standards, the great learning standards that we have continued throughout a video course, and this actually has allowed us to reach the best sellers for quite long amount of time for various video courses. So this is it about the introductory lecture about this certification course. As we have already discussed, if you are into the technical aspect, this course is not for you. Actually, most of the videos that you will find in this course are from the Solutions Architect Associate level. So this is like a mini, or I would say a micro version of the AWS Solutions Architect Associate level certification. So most of the things which are part of this course are actually covered in Solutions Architect Associate. So this is it about this lecture. I hope you got the overview on whether this course is for you or whether you should be opting for the Solutions Architect Associate. With this said, I am pretty excited and I hope you are too, and I'll see you aboard. Thanks for watching.